Hello and welcome to our very first look at Starminer, an upcoming space-based automation game that is ever so gorgeous. It was a game that was with Paradox and then went solo. We're going to be taking our first look at it for a couple of hours this morning. Ooh, do we want to do the training? I say let's just go right into the old campaign here.
In the year 2148,
let's see what it's all about.
Satellites discovered an unstable wormhole orbiting Jupiter. Humanity's greatest minds theorized it led to a new star system, and a gate was constructed to harness its awesome power.
Cool.
An age of rapid expansion soon followed as humanity laid claim to the stars. But human greed and malice do not rest. The exotic resource Ionite is what allows safe travel through the gate network, protecting spacecraft from the wormhole's deadly radiation. War soon broke out to control it, and ended just as quickly.
It's a little quiet.
The colony world is a monument to our folly. A fragile peace now exists between the factions of humanity, but few believe it will last. Earth's navy continues to grow. Mega corporations fight an endless shadow war over scattered deposits of Ionite. In orbit of Jupiter's moons, Callisto and Io, Interstellar long-haul logistics oversees the construction of quantum-linked gates at newly discovered anomalies. A network that may reshape the cosmos.
Good old capitalism.
Across the dark void, a new breed of pioneers has emerged. Traders, mercenaries, miners, and scavengers, united by greed, ambition, and the promise of power. They are known as commanders for their mastery of immense modular rigs, powerful machines capable of shaping the future. They will risk it all to be part of this great endeavor. It is in this galaxy that you must survive.
This guy sounds so far away. All right. Will we be named AgentNumberOne? No, we will be called Turkofferson. Offensive perks. Ooh, presets: warmonger, miner, builder, trader, navigator, or custom. I don't know what most things do. How many perks do I have? 3. Well, I feel like we gotta take one type of weapon. Plasma cannons, mass rivers. I do like lasers because I feel like in every game, at least lasers are forever, which is kind of nice. Though I do also love missiles, but let's go lasers, because I think the game's called Starminer, so I imagine we're going to be doing some mining. And if we have lasers, I feel like they kind of link into each other. Engineer movement speed, maximum HP, energy storage capacity. I mean, that's good if we have lasers for sure. Shield consumption rate, turret aiming speed. Let's go energy storage capacity, laser weapon range, and perhaps some sort of industry. Energy consumption? Is this going all in on... You know what, dude? Let's do it. This way we can have a lot of lasers. They can shoot really far, and they can shoot for a very long time. Turg lasers and... All in, baby. Welcome, miner, to Reclamation 9 Mining Core, the hardest, dirtiest, and most profitable outpost this side of the cosmos. Out here, there's no corporate polish, just metal, dust, and risk. The work is brutal, the pay is worth it. You mine the belts, haul the ore, fend off pirates, and keep your rig intact. Watch your water levels, watch your hull, and remember, one mishap and you're vapor. Play it smart, fill your holds, and maybe you'll earn your ticket off this rock. Cool.
Welcome, Commander.
The Great Spill. I hope I don't regret not doing the tutorial, but I feel like all good games have a tutorial baked a little bit into their campaign mode, so... Can we be space pirates? Maybe? Oi, Svinok, wake the hell up. Thought you could slack on the job. Oh, don't give me any excuses. I pay you to work, not laze about. You need a systems check before you start. Yes, please. That was sarcasm, you fool. Now I gotta go over all the ship systems or my ass is on the line. All right, start by activating your energy grid. See, I told you there'd be a built-in thing. Activate the energy grid with good.
Grid online.
Power levels are stable. On a fencer ship, you need to manage it carefully, but a mining tug like yours doesn't consume too much. Turn on the orientation tool. This is definitely a game I should have done the tutorial. The orientation tool tells you where you're pointed. You see the red arrows? I mean, I see this thing. That's forward. White arrows are up. Turn it off if you want. Let's check out the linear dampers. So I'm facing... Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, red arrows that way. That way is up. Okay. Activate the linear dampeners with T. They will apply a counterforce to your station's linear movement to counteract their angular forces when you let go of the throttle. Do rotational dampeners. Linear dampeners, rotational dampeners. Okay, this is all down at the bottom here, which is good. Usually most comfortable to leave rotational dampeners off while linears are on. Okay. That way you can cruise with precise bursts of throttle. Hold space to activate both at once to stop your ship. Okay, so space is brake. Try out some movement. Move in all 6 directions. W. A. D. S is backwards. Q and E is upsy downsies. Okay. Fire the rotational thrusters with shift. Ooh. Whoa. Now everyone is super sick on board my spaceship. Let's turn those dampeners on. Okay. Navigation systems are within safety parameters. Most of them are. Scanners activate with C.
Online.
Looks like they're working. Make sure they're pointed in the general direction of the object you want to scan. Turn them off to conserve energy.
Scanners offline. Scanners online.
Oh, cool.
Scanners offline.
Got it. Last up is weapons. Press X. That laser of yours barely counts. There's a dead drone nearby. If it gets within range of your laser, it'll torch it.
Online.
Where is the dead drone? Your debris. Your asteroids. Are you the dead drone? Oh, it's going to be confusing to get used to that, I think. Okay, I need to turn on these rotational dampeners. Where was the orientation tool? Okay. So if I go that way, we go this way. If we go... Ah, I see. That's the problem I was having. I was used to inverse flight controls. Are you the dead drone? I don't think you were. Poor Hulk node. Oh. No, that's the space station. Hover over the enemy drone to see if your laser is in with range. Right-click on the enemy to see if the line is green. It's usually enough to get hostiles in range. Inside of your lasers, they'll automatically fire. Destroy the nearby drone. Zoom out of it to find it. Ooh. Rig part. Debris. Pirate drone. I see. I went the wrong way. Okay. I do feel like I should bust out the flight stick for this kind of game, but we won't do that.
Warning, hull breach detected.
I may have slammed into an asteroid. I may have slammed into an asteroid. Great start. Excellent start. So let's try that again, shall we? I gotta inverse these flight controls. It's gonna drive me crazy. Game. Autosave, tooltip, cinematics, stabilization mode. It's not invert mouse because it's like invert this. Oops. Invert mouse on. So I'd have to, I guess I'd have to rebind all of those commands. Oh yeah, invert mouse is absolutely not what I wanted. Shift S, Shift W. Shift W, Shift S. Roll left is Q. No, roll right, roll. Oh, shoot. Roll left, roll right. Yaw left, yaw right. Okay, maybe that's fine. That's better. No, those are still... Let's just quickly fix these. Shift D, Shift A. Here we go. That did not work. Shift D, Shift A. Apply. Those ones don't let you change. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. We are in a little early access here, so... All right, well, I guess I'm just stuck with those, so we'll learn. Olivia, good morning. Hello. Had death in this game as well? Hopefully not. I feel like we're going to get beat up a little bit, but not too bad. Oh, man, that's going to drive me crazy. Okay. So, right-click, and you will engage pirate drone. Yeah, there we go. Here's our little death laser. What else? You got mining lasers, resource haulers, but that's not on the list. Same goes for the nav tool. Remember to F1 at any time to bring up the help menu. System check complete. Was there something else you needed before you start your job? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I don't really care. These eggheads tell me it was a good haul today. Something about cosmic radiation and solar wind. Heck if I know, but it's pushed some junk right to our doorstep. You're going to scrap them and bring them home anything of value. All right. Approach the junk parts. Which I guess is that guy down there. As we try not to slam into every asteroid in existence. Look like some more pirate drones en route. Oh, God. If I can't change that, I have to fix these back the other way then. They're not going to let me change any of them now, are they? So I'm stuck with half inverted, half non-inverted. Man, that's rough. This might be just a restart to get that fixed. You've got company. Security drones look like must have reactivated when you got too close. Their weapons are disabled. Just take them out before they get loose. Right-click on an enemy to issue attack order for your laser. Make sure you're in range and pointing in its direction. Destroy the security drones. Pew, 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 pew. Wow, I'm really glad we went with those lasers, given what our original rig has. For Blambo? Is this guy not in range? No, he is. Give him some shots. Okie day, okie day. Anti-Brian, hello. Is there a reset to default? There is, actually. I think it's just a little glitched out. Looks like the sensors identified you as an enemy. They'd be dead 3 times over if someone hadn't disabled their weapons. Let's see what you're dealing with. You know the drill. I want a clean scan of each derelict. Use the T1 scanner. Point the beam at the target. Yeah, see, it's also like... that is go right. And then D is go left. Which is insane. Jerk. Save. We're going to exit the desktop. We're going to reload it. Going to fix these controls like right away. Because otherwise it's going to drive me bonkers. So move left is A, move right is D. It just feels like everything got inverted there, because that's actually left thrusters, right thrusters. Pitch forward W, pitch backwards S. Yaw left. Well, let's see if I can load them, do them from the load so I can actually test them out. Am I facing forward or just flying backwards? Yeah, see, right now, these guys are in an insane system, so that should actually be D, and that should actually be A. Okay, so the key bindings option just apparently doesn't work. Because before it was also giving me like a confirmed dialogue here. There's just something glitched out with this. Can I do it from the main menu? No. I really hope this lets me edit the controls more than once. D and A. Apply. Close. A and D. Okay. God damn it. All right. Well, I guess we'll just deal with it. Though it's going to be my first report to them. It's definitely your key bindings options don't work. Okay, so scan each junk part. Scanners C.
Online.
So our scanner is like over on this side, right? Oh, it's actually, sorry, down there. Okay, I feel like let's turn off that orientation tool a little bit. Scan, scan, scan. A couple old storage models and a decrepit shield module. Someone dumped their old scrap again. Preventative measures. This garbage heap grows each year. An honest-to-God hangar ship looming out there in the distance, constructed by Cadmium Blue Tech. Haven't heard that name in a while. So I guess we'll turn off our scanners.
Scanners offline.
What are you waiting for? Scrap these modules. Make sure your mining systems and haulers are enabled. Approach the junk part you want to dismantle so the lasers get a lock on. Haulers will automatically depart from your hangar and bring in reclaimed metal chunks. Haulers.
Mining online.
Oh, okay. So it's the same to like right click for mining as it is for shooting lasers as well. Maybe put like 9 and 8 and then A and D in. It might work. Dude, I will give it a try. Key 9 is already bound to 9. What about G? What about H? What about J? Oh, that might have worked. It did work. The Mu Genius. So that's fine, but those I want to also change. Shift A, Shift D. So we'll say Shift J. Yes. Now it actually goes the direction that I click. One last one is Q and E. Up and down. There we go. Hot dog, dudes. So we got those guys en route picking up stuff. We're stripping these parts apart. I guess I can actually like turn so we face this thing properly now. Mean BM is allowed out of the crawl space. We'll think about it. So they poop out of here and then they poop into here, I guess. We're all over, actually. It looks like we have 3 docking bays. Get my space legs back underneath me here. How come this one won't shoot? There we go. I spent a lot of time in Elite Dangerous as a miner, and so this is a real vibe to me. It's so funny. I put all these points into like energy consumption, but my actual biggest issue is that we keep overheating. So I guess that's the first upgrades we got to do. Metal storage, parts of production, water, heat, colonists, energy battery, consumer storage, XP, research points, credits, silicates, eonites, colonists, water. Cool. Get all these bits and bobs all gobbled up. What do we got down here? Operations interface, star map. Ooh, wow, okay. Ooh, okay. We're in the Great Spill. Help. Overlays. Navigation point. Oh no. Remove. Remove. Automation window. Trade automation. Okay. What have I done? Tactical default mode, pilot mode, autopilot mode. Press V to target pilot camera. Oh, cool. You can also right click and control the ship with the mouse button. What have I done with the camera, man? I pressed this nav point button and now I'm like locked off of my ship. Oh, pilot camera is V. Free camera is Alt V. That's free camera. Dude, how do I... Okay, I just had to like right click my ship. Okay. Wait, but now I'm spun incorrectly. Up is no longer up. I need my camera to be rotated. I need to be rotated? I need to be rotated. Sweet Jiminy Crickets. Wait, that says up. Oh my god, was the reason everything was backwards was because my ship was upside down? You gotta be kidding me. That's so funny. I'm dumb as a bag of hammers. Okay, so the mining lasers are on the bottom, not the top. Just stay upside down. I mean, it's certainly one way to do it. I can't believe that. That's so funny. Oh yeah, visually this makes a lot more sense. It feels like what do we have? Assault lasers, we have the scanner, we have a mining laser. This is a construction tower. Make sure you don't leave any behind. These fools didn't even empty the Eonite injectors. It's a month's pay right there. Damn corporal brass with more money than sense. Head back to base, unload the cargo, just the valuables. Don't bother transferring silicates. Your ship is going to be heavier now. Take that into account when maneuvering. Approach the Reclamation 9. Issue the trade command, just like they taught you in basic training. Transfer iron to Reclamation 9. So I guess we'll turn off the linear dampeners. Because that'll let me just like zoom towards it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so pilot camera is like locked behind it here. Brake! Ooh, this is gonna take some work to figure out the right way to fly the ship via the mouse and what are those guys going off to do? Rig parts. Oh no, they're just picking up random iron and stuff that's on. Okay, so trade mode. Reclamation 9. The station is not controllable. Okay, yeah. But weapons, mining, scanners, rotation, energy grid, haulers, construction engineers, build, orientation, nav overlay. Trade. Sell iron. He said sell 9 iron? Was that it? couple little haulers will come out, I guess. Cool. Oh. I guess it would be good to get a little bit closer to speed these guys up. Not too fast, though. So he's bringing the iron along to here. Along to there. Boop. Deposit iron 20 tons. Oh, also build solar panels. Reclamation 9. Rig. Hold on. Trade. Sell iron. $11 tons. To sustain large-scale mining operations across multiple solar systems, you must construct massive orbital solar arrays around every planet. These megastructures will harness stellar energy and transmit it across the colonies, ensuring a continuous supply for mining industry and expansion. Check your progress on the right side of the star map. Okay. I'm going to do this one step at a time here. Just for safety's sake. For us humans, up is where our head is and down is where our feet are, right? I see in a spaceship, yes, there is up and down. I guess it depends on who you ask. Risky business. Love the smell of raw iron in the morning. If you get closer or even line up 2 cargo bays, the trade will go faster. Now the good stuff, the precious Eonite. Transfer Eonite to Reclamation 9. Okay, well, I'm going to get faster now. Get closer this time. Because that's what you're telling me to do. Deposit 20 Eonite. Trade. Eonite. Ooh, I have a ton of this. No, they have a ton of this. I have 50 of it. That's still a ton. Considering they only want 20. Rookie banker, earn 1,000 creds. So I guess we can get a little bit closer here. Figured out our little baby steps. In space, no one can up or down. That'll make a nice bonus for me, of course. Not a word out of you. Got it? If you're short on credits, you can always bring in metals you collect and we'll pay you. The computer says we can't handle the hangar ship just yet. Partially, some critical systems on the reclamation are behind on maintenance, so I have to spell this out for you. Fix them. Carry out repair and construction operations on other stations. You need to enter repair mode.
Construction online.
This means your constructors and sea towers will carry out repair and construction on all allied ships in the vicinity. Repair damaged modules. Silicates are the sole resource used in module repair. If you don't have enough silicates on board, find and scrap some nearby junk modules. I have 40 silicates. I don't know how much I need. Oh, here we go. Repair requires 20 silicates. Move on to the last damaged module to repair it. If you run out of silicates, scan around for loose debris. Repair the nuclear reactor. Which would be this guy, I guess. Let's go here and then spin. And then we'll go down. And then we'll go in. Oh, this music is jamming, dudes. Oh, our laser beam can also repair much faster than the drones can. It looks like. I'm out of silicates. What about this debris then? Not nav mode, but scanner mode. See.
Online.
Yeah, okay. I'm starting to see now like the green arrows that say you can see like when a part of it is out of range on one of my lasers, but good on the other laser. Cool. Oh yeah, man, this is a vibe.
Scanners. Construction offline.
So I guess until we get some silicates, there's some silicate debris. What are you? Thermal dumper. Oh, cool. Every time our heat builds up, that little guy comes out, just chunks out all the heat. Oh yeah, this is a load of silicates. Silicates and iron. Yeah. Apparently the solar system is on a 60-degree angle relative to the galactic disk. You mean the giant turtle that we're all flying around on? That's how this works, right? Okay, yeah, so these little haulers just pick up everything. Boom. You get them, little haulers.
Construction online.
Now I can pump the silicate up into this as we get it. All right, less damage than before. At least I won't have to hire an engineer.
Construction offline.
You're a decent worker, you don't complain much, you get the job done. Maybe we can help each other out. I've opened up the station's mission board. Anytime something needs done, they put it here. Passenger transport, missing puppy, whatever. I got a mission of my own there too. Get a move on. Scrap and the hangar ship. Something that big is bound to have a lot of valuables left. It's way down over here. That looks like a huge ship. You know, this kind of reminds me of Starship. What was it called? Hard Space Shipbreaker? Where are you going, little guy?
Haulers offline. Constructors offline.
I want my hauler back. Last thing I need to discover is that they've gone off on their own. Oh, he did go off on his own. Did I lose him? I have no idea. All right, screw it. I feel like we've beaten the okay, there are autosaves, so I'm not going to worry about too much about saving. This thing is huge. This is what I get to scrap? Can we find that missing puppy? I hope so. Obviously, I want a little space puppy. Never read a Discworld novel? Honestly, me neither. But I'm going to be real with you.
Scanners online.
I'm also a cheater. Break! Energy spike detected. Powering backup restored. Process is activating. Reactor offline. Engines offline. Sensors online. Communications online. Greetings, human. My designation is a Piran class hangar ship Pannonia. I was created at the height of the corporate war to support expansion efforts into Lalande.
Haulers online.
Final data entry is being decommissioned. Evidently, Cadmium Blue Global had collapsed me and was liquidating its assets. I'm in poor condition. Many vital components are missing and my fuel reserves have been siphoned. Do I get this ship? Should you repair me, my Legion's protocols will recognize you as my rightful captain. Oh my god, dude. You'll find my hangar ship captains garner much more respect than dock workers. On that note, I'm blocking communication from your ill-tempered supervisor. My automated systems can perform the necessary repairs if provided materials, extract and transfer them to our internal storage. Dude. Hi, Mona. Welcome. What does it need is the question. Deposit 500 tons of silicates. Cargo bays, 0. Interesting. Excuse me, you don't go on the desk, young lady. Do you want to come in and say hi to chat? Hold on, we have a little kitty cat visiting us. That's a lot of ship, right? I guess this is what probably allows you to jump around the galaxy. Whoosh. What do you think, Mona? Should we name this new spaceship after you? It's big. It's fluffy. It probably eats a lot of food. And by food, I mean fuel. It certainly wants a lot of silicates. Do you want a lot of silicates? Looks like a legitimate salvage to me. Time to rescue it. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. You smell like cat food. Someone's been eating her sister's cat food. Classic. Okay, so oh, a self-sufficient build platform with integrated thrusters, nuclear reactor construction arms, T1 refinery, 2 hangar bays that can orbit between sections. So there's 2 ships here. Ah, I was selecting the wrong one. So we're going to deposit as many silicates as we can in here. Can I also control this? Self-sufficient build platform. Jude Ramsey, he's an ally. Deliver refined silicates to the reclamation, iron to the reclamation, scan an asteroid on location. Oh my god, yeah, you end up with like a whole fleet. So how do I do trade automation? From the rig to Pannonia 2. Request silicates 500. Set? I don't know if that's going to work, but we're picking up chunks of silicates. Huh. Whoa, are those all pirate ships over there? They are. How do I refine? Oh, refinery storage. Refinery station. Refinery station energy habitat. Refinery station habitat module. Huh. There's some sort of question mark over here. So it looks like there is a refinery station here. I just probably need to build it and put it together. Oh, cool. You can pick all the different music as well. On behalf of Reclamation 9 Mining and Recovery, congrats on your successful onboarding to the Starminer initiative. You've been deployed to the Great Spill. Every ton of ore moves you closer to freedom, and every failure costs the company more than credits. These are my modules. Okay. So I don't think I want to mine this anymore if it's just got iron chunks. Unless, like... the Pannonia allows me to... trade or, like, process silica chunks. Which, honestly, it might. Let's give that a try. Okay, logistics. So that's all the silica moving now. We might as well move up to this other asteroid. Start dumping off that stuff, right? Android, hello. This looks like Homeworld or EVE Online. Yeah, it definitely has a bit of an EVE Online feel to it. A little bit of Elite Dangerous, a little bit of EVE Online. So far, it's got the right vibe. Currently, it's all about mining, but I think that's only until we get bigger. Because eventually it seems like we can build whole stations and do all sorts of crazy stuff. So, okay, I am kind of getting the impression that the chunks won't get processed here. No, I don't think they do. So I'm actually going to take those back. I don't know if we just have like unlimited drones, like if I really have to like wait around for them. Especially if they're just like out wandering. But I guess the thing to do here... Is that my hauler? Oh my god, it is. That's the one we left in the dust. What is this? This is debris. So we could just fly over to this, and I bet we could get actual processed silica off of it. So I think that's what we're going to do. Because it seems like until we have the ability to actually mine that stuff, maybe not worth it. Let our scanner go nuts here. See what goods we can get. Oh yeah, cobalt and silica. Rip it up.
Scanners offline.
So we'll get nice and close so that our guys don't have to go far. It would be cool if I could say, like, focus on just the silicates, but... Now... Are these all my haulers here? God damn, okay. So, yeah. Making sure that your haulers are actually available and in your ship. Telling them to shut down before you move clearly is a good idea. Otherwise, you're going to be just, like, out of haulers. Deep down, I knew this to be true, but On the bright side, at least we can spend the time mining, and then they can just like slowly glorp everything up. Who actually thinks the corporate overlords would ever actually grant us the promised freedom? I mean, I think the thing is you have to make so much money, but not so much money that they deem you invaluable. There's always got to be this weird balance. I like how their overlay is just like the polygons, I guess, the shapes. The rendered shapes in Blender. It's kind of a neat way to do that. Here we go. Here comes the cavalry. So many little ships. Little baby transport pods. Glorp, glorp. Oh! That did not have as much as I expected. Okay. Well, I mean, grab all the stuff around us and then we'll move to this guy next, I suppose. It's mostly like this hunk of silica here that I'm concerned about. Not suggesting the company's feeding us false hopes. They would never do that. Not in the name of capitalism. They wouldn't dare. And try to keep myself right side up here. That last little goodie. We need 500 silica to get this guy up and running. Wow. I mean, it's a big ship, so I guess I get it. Obviously, I do wonder about the process of refining these chunks that we have. So, this time I have all my ships in me.
Scanners online.
Beep boop beep 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 boop beep beep.
Scanners offline.
I guess I might as well get way closer before we do that. We are burning through water. Which, like, keep a note of.
Scanners online.
Are you telling me that other laser can't hit it? There you go. Hunks and chunks of silica on this guy too. Silica and cobalt, whatever the cobalt is worth. Aren't we less expensive and that's more expendable than the AI? I mean, isn't that what we have learned from the current state of society? Humans are less expensive, more expendable? I do think that's correct. I think that's the vibe we've been picking out. Use scanners or deliver a chunk to a refinery to obtain resource composition data. Refinery station, 5 clicks. Yeah, I'm assuming that's something I'm gonna have to actually just like visit. Ooh, pirate outpost. Cool. Just covered in guns. My god, we need so much silica.
Haulers offline.
If disabled, haulers will stay in their hangars or return home. Okay.
Scanners offline.
I keep leaving my scanners online. Without thinking.
Scanners online.
Rake! Rake! Upside down mode? Give it a quick scan?
Scanners offline.
Well, yeah, it's made out of silica. Real question is why cannot both my guns hit it? There we go. Nice and close. Juice it up. Gobble the goop. All right, now that I'm getting like a vibe on how to fly this ship, I'm feeling a lot better about it. It was a little confusing off the hop, mostly because I was upside down, which that one's on me. That's not on them. The control binding is on them, but the flying upside down part, that was on me. Oh, I should probably
Haulers
turn on my
online.
haulers so I can actually get this loot as well. Not very much on that. So it seems like the big stations, like that first one we went to, is much, much better if we can find ones like that. These, I would have thought these huge ones would be worth a ton, but... Ice asteroids. I think let's, our refinery station is like way out there, hey? Compared to us, who is way down here. Yeesh. .2, so that's got to be like the energy module. Yeah, all right, so there is a reason to like go to all of those. And this thing here of 5,000 is what, the rig part. I don't know what that is, but there's a bunch of stuff around it, and this is good, like, resources, so I think we'll fly that way. Is it possible to set, like, a waypoint? No, not really. There we go. Oh, if you just hover over it, it'll tell you what direction. It's that one. Oh, I am mad upside down. What is happening? Why is this moving and not my ship? Reset nav gimbal. Okay. Turn off those linear dampeners. And then we can just juice at full speed. Definitely I'm missing my flight sticks.
Haulers offline.
Oh, yeah. So it doesn't... Like, all these things are 5,000 meters away. I was like, oh, it'll take me so long to get there. No. Absolutely not. Not at all the case. 5,000 is nothing, apparently. Uh-oh. Don't crash. Don't crash into anything. Don't crash into anything. Don't crash into anything. Turn on those haulers, though.
Online.
So... Rig part. Possess. Unmanned vessel detected. Transporter shows no registered commander on record. Under Reclamation 9 salvage clause, you may assume temporary command and integrate the rig into your fleet. Proceed if you accept responsibility for all operational risks. So what does the rig part do? I guess it's a transport ship, right?
Scanners online.
Presumably? Get this guy all scanned up here. Some silicate, some titanium, thorium, maybe? We scan that guy as well for a second.
Scanners offline.
So there's clearly some cool... This guy is having heat issues. Metal storage, T1 boosters. Energy battery. So you've got solar panels, a cargo bay, a small array node with a mining... Oh, you have a mining laser. And metal storage. I'm kind of wondering, can I like attach you to my ship? The special core Hulk node with 14 attachment points allow you to attach to any other node or structure. It comes built in basic storage module for energy, metals, and colonist quarter. Yeah, this kind of feels like I should be able to attach him to my ship. But maybe not. Maybe he is just actually another secondary ship. Who helps me with mining and is overheating all the time. Seems like maybe that is his MO.
Construction online. Constructors online.
I'm gonna turn all those guys on just in case we need them. What? Where are all my haulers?
Haulers online.
Are they hauling stuff? Boy, it sure doesn't look like it. Did all of our haulers get destroyed somehow? Goddamn, dudes, I think so. We're mining all this stuff and we can't seem to pick it up. Haulers are empty. Small hangar. T1 hauler. Build. Commands. Gather silicates. Gather irons. Upgrades. Management. Do we leave them behind? I don't think so. I mean, my understanding is that's what, you can see these little triangles in here. They're meant to be my haulers. Yeah, like there's one right there. That is definitely my hauler.
Haulers offline. Haulers online.
Can we start getting this stuff? Okay, he insists on mining that asteroid. I see them in there. Construct a port to enable jettisoning. XP, research, pilot mode, autopilot mode, build mode. Can I trade, say, like 100 silicates to him? There we go. So now they're working. Metal storage was full. That's what was going on. This guy can store 300 tons of metal. So I guess what I'll do is I'll mine with this guy, and then I'll move 300 tons of metal to him, and then maybe I could autopilot him to the Panonia to drop off all that silicates. Yeah, now they're filling everything back up. Cool. Obviously, I want to go get all these refinery stations now, too, because clearly they are also claimable. Dope, dudes. Oh, I really like this. This is a neat vibe. Just full on up. Yeah, all right. We have a ton of loot here. I'd like it if our lasers would focus more on... There we go. I was gonna say the station that actually, like, matters here. Because I'd rather be getting the refined stuff than the unrefined stuff. We are full back up again. So I'm gonna deposit all them silicates. Yeah, definitely. We're going to have to go to the refinery because these chunks are taking up like half of our bay right now. And then I guess we could also just go up to the Reclamation 9 and trade off all this iron and cobalt and eonite. I'm sure there's good reason to keep it, but right now there's also probably really good reason to sell it all. Okay, now we're mining all the last little bits of this. Keep on cruising. UI very similar to Eve. Yeah, it's giving me a bit of flashbacks. I played Eve for a short period, but I did quite enjoy it. Gets in your bones. So this rig doesn't have a hangar bay, which is interesting. He is literally just like a transport rig right now. All right, we'll chunk the rest of those silicates over. And yeah, where's that refinery station? Just right there. So I think... is that one right there? Yeah. We'll aim ourselves for that next. You're docking. So we got everything here. I can say like haulers off.
Offline.
So here's the real question. Can I autopilot you to the Pannonia? It's a great question. No operations available. Make root module, receive energy, send energy, upgrades, metal storage boosters. Make root module, cargo bay, energy battery, water storage. Interesting. All right. So I'm not sure. Switch between operational interface and main game interface. Operation provides detailed controls and information for managing station operations. Character fleet. Log research. Build platform. Oh, wow. Okay. We don't have any of this unlocked yet, but energy. Officers. Active officers 0 out of 3. Automation. Rig condition not met. Rig MK2 to Pannonia. Rig port. Enable automation. Create request from rig port to Pannonia. I don't know, man. Just say like 200 tons of silicate right now. Oh, if Pannonia has less than 500 tons of silicate. Oh, if... I see. Set. What is the condition not met here? From Rigpert to Pannonia. I see. If you have less than 500 and you have at least 100. Got it. Close. That is not how I expected that to work. I guess? I feel like that's going to be super inefficient. All right, look, we're going to go turn on this station.
Construction offline.
Because I assume I don't have unlimited of those little guys. Like, I assume... You know, maybe I shouldn't assume that, though. Maybe that is just how space works. Because I guess as long as they're technically not dampening anything... Guess it doesn't matter. 4 refinery pieces with 0. 1 is 0 power. Okay, yeah. Let's go down. There are several modules of a large refinery station scattered around this sector. The main treasure is the refinery station storage module, but there's others you can find and utilize. Merge it with the refinery station. Refinery station possess. So the real question is can you store... Yeah, you can store a ton of stuff. So I can trade with you. No cargo bay. I cannot trade with you. Scaffold, Hulk node, refinery. Aha. Can the refinery station move? Yes. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I guess if that's the case, I might as well move it to, I have no way what way is up and down here. Here we go. You are up. I might as well just fly this thing over to the other stations. Other station parts, right? The only one that's difficult, that's where the storage is, so. Get all the other bits and bobs while we're out here. Doesn't produce power, it'll just be doing whatever you did forever. It's a trap. This is all debris. Old station part, any metals you find. Okay. A derelict station. Oh, okay, obviously that would be good to go to with this guy. Whoa! Try that again. A little ahead of myself. And I guess I'm just gonna have to leave that rig part there, because until I can actually deliver all this stuff. It's gonna be really hard to get all those little pirate ships off. There's my, like, conga line of silicates going. That's funny. Put on the old inertial dampeners.
Online.
Whoa, okay. Wow, I overshot that by a gajillion years. Possess? Well, this is the storage module, it says. It's in a massive field. One, 2, and 3. We could get it a little bit out of there.
Scanners offline.
I think that would be good. Breaking down this guy would still be nice, so. Yeah, this guy will actually let me, I guess, chunk all the refinery stuff. Android, how we doing, brother? Good marker of where those materials, the rig is. Yeah. The rig part, yeah. That's what I was kind of thinking. Just like leave it there for now.
Scanners online.
Eek. Okay, okay,
Warning, hull breach
okay,
detected.
okay. Ow. Ow, whoops.
Constructors construction online.
My bad. Got a little overzealous there. Yeah, okay, this is a ton of stuff here. All scanned up.
Scanners offline.
Love that for us. Okay, so how merge you two is the real question. Thermal module, Hulk node, Hulk node. Hulk node, part storage. This is a great question. A, B, C, D. No cargo bay. I should be able to trade with you. I'd like to deposit all of these silicate chunks. Cargo bay's 0. Wow, okay. Habitat and energy module. This is a great question, dudes. Like, how do I merge these? Scaffold module is a versatile extension designed to expand your station capabilities, provides a robust framework, build a customized and enhanced. Maybe I just need to like enter build mode. You get really close and a button appears. Okay.
Warning, low energy.
Uh-oh. Toast. Well, that's funny. Merge. No, it's not really where I wanted to merge it, but screw it. Why not?
Warning, low energy.
Refinery assembly. Now, the real question. Still doesn't have a cargo bay. Well, why don't we fly out and get the other bits and pieces of this? We'll leave the station here for now. Whoops. Whoops. At least we can get these little doodads. Hey, my silica's finally showing up in the Pannonia. Hilarious. So we'll possess you. This at least is the energy storage module, so this will help us a lot. And the habitat module is up there. Uh-oh. Didn't get those inertia dampeners on. Oh, just in time, actually. Excellent. So I'm going to say probably... Oof. Can we park it on top like this, maybe? Really got to be careful. Yeah. Boom. Now our station's got the energy it needs. And this will be the habitat piece. I don't know if we're going to be able to get out to that other, the module by all those pirates, but... I'm assuming the habitat piece is probably what has the docking port. I certainly hope so. Wait, what way is forward? Yeah, that's forward. Okay. No, we're upside down though. Whoops. Okay. And go. Getting together our little spaceship army here.
Scanners offline. Scanners offline.
Who was scanning in the first place?
Scanners offline. Scanners offline.
Is it this guy? You seem to be having trouble even just getting down here at the moment. Flying space stations, not as easy as flying a spaceship, it turns out. Okay, you need to be right side up. Facing that way more. Okay. First one we get have the port in it. We sent the stuff in. The rig part? I don't think the rig part
offline
is meant to be part of the refinery, but maybe it is. Dude, what way is up and what way is down on this ship is very confusing. It's got a hell of an angle. Okay. Trying to merge this right into here, I think. Down. Left. Turn. Turn. Down. Who knew flying a space station would be so particular? Kiss. Insane. But you're right. Maybe that is it. Maybe the rig part actually means rig port. I mean, this is directly under the reclamation, so. But this is a mining node on it, right? That's my issue with this. It doesn't feel like it should be. Reclaim a junker. Complete a scan. Deliver refined iron. Okay, those are all just like different comms. Okay. All right, I am very upside down at the moment. There we go. And that for sure is just like instant death if I go out that way. I might be able to just like add an additional thing into it. Oh, I'm missing a whole fin from when we crashed. Can I not rebuild that? Missing like a full solar sail. Norath, hello. Deposit 0 cargo bays on the refinery station. Interesting. So I guess this guy is meant to go on it then. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. You know, unless I am allowed to like build metal storage and boosters. T2 Hulk node, tier 1 boosters. Nav point, automation window. Oh, nav points, I guess, are how you set up the proper automation. If I wanted to like send someone over to transfer stuff. Just a spaceship mining sim, or can you progress into more business management? Just as to hit B. Aha. Aha. So for example,
Construction offline.
You're telling me I could do that. Which is also telling me I could probably
Construction completed.
put a hangar bay on this. Cargo bay, research lab, radar. Well, maybe I can't. Small hangar? Yes, I could. 20 iron, 20 silica, and 100 power. Okay. So it is possible. So, like, yeah, you have a little mining laser. I don't see why I wouldn't want to put a small hangar on you. And so this now has a cargo port? Heck yeah, dudes. So all of these chunks can go across. I mean, this thing can store an insane amount of everything. So I'm going to say, like, probably all of our goods go across to this guy. Did that work? Did I do that right? Confirm, 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 confirm trade.
Haulers online. Construction online.
Ah, there we go. Sorry, they have to build the cargo port first. And I guess I got to bring you down
offline
to actually get the rest of that stuff.
Completed.
I don't know why my scanners keep breaking.
Scanners offline. Scanners offline.
Homie,
Scanners
you
offline.
don't have scanners.
Scanners offline.
Or I should say, you're not meant to have scanners. What side is up? No, I thought it was the other way. Bring this guy in. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted just to attach him to my ship. I think that would probably make sense. Can we stick him right on the back? We probably could, right? But it would be a weird spot for that mining laser to be.
Scanners offline. Scanners offline.
I don't know. Maybe having a second ship is valuable still to us. So I guess my next question is, like, this guy has all these resources. Is about to have all these resources. Let's just move those first. Nice. Will he automatically start refining them is my next question. What are you missing for this part? Silica. Classic. So you have iron chunks. You have part storage, scaffolds, metal storage, metal storage. Yeah, you have refineries. Produce silica. This one can produce iron. Will they do that forever? Yes, they will. So now we got the goods. Now we got it cooking, babies. Now we can bring the silicos back and we can build up this other rig. Right-click the refiners, turn them on. They need people. People need water. Well, they have... Yeah, they have like 2.6k water, 100 colonists. 63 water, 93 water. Okay, so we're fine on all those fronts. This guy is taking out the rest of that silicate to build this guy's little bay. So, excellent. So what I'm going to do is I can take this main guy and pick up all this loot. I can bring this guy back to the other mining field. And they should be able to operate
Construction completed.
pretty much on their own. You have 120 silica still. You know what? Deposit all that. And then we'll send you back to the station. Get all those goodies. Just realized I think I deposited those in the potentially wrong dude, but okay, so there's our like field of stuff down here.
Scanners offline. Scanners offline.
Oh my god, I built a bay. I tell you what I did here, this is so dumb. I built a bay and I didn't build a hauler. Out of trade range. We're learning. It's a little step-by-steppy. You can merge everything into a giant blob. Right, so you just have like one space station super refinery system. Build a gigantor, but you wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, it seems like having a couple little mobile ships and then like a base refinery is way more helpful. So I just need to withdraw 5 and 5. And then this guy can come over here and start picking up this loot, right?
Scanners online. Scanners offline. Scanners offline.
I feel like I'm somehow always upside down, despite my best efforts. Yeah, because like it takes a while to actually mine. To mine and pick up is a pretty slow process, right? So like I can just park this guy here, let him gobble up this station for a while. Well, this homie now has a hangar. So I can go back to saying, there it is. Ah! Okay, I don't think I like pilot mode. You can now go back to our stuff over here.
Scanners offline.
Buddy, you don't have any scanners.
Scanners offline.
Oh, I keep pressing... You know what's happening? I keep pressing C because my brain is telling me C is crouch and crouch is down. Which is kind of funny. You know, it's interesting that I could, despite not having trade range with the Pannonia, that I could launch all of my materials that far. You wouldn't think I'd be able to deposit all those silicates at that range. But here we are. Guy's got 165. Yeah, I mean, start chucking them over. Not doing me any good in here. Yeah, like this guy is slow because we only have one of them. Which is something that, honestly, I think we might want to consider building a second hangar. There's a little tier 2 solar panels. So can I upgrade these? No, not really. I feel like this ship is constantly having heat problems. But I mean, that is why we have a like a heat bumper. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to build this unless I have a builder ship, a constructor probably. Interesting. Okay, cool. This can add a radar or a research lab. Provides research points and HUD data on asteroids and enemies in range. Enables missile launchers to find targets. What else can we build up here? Radars and research labs. Scanners. Scanners. Oh, and that's a habitat, so that's where my people live. And then we have water storage, thermal dampeners, and we have two little guys in the back here that could be... Oh, all sorts of stuff. Refineries, mining laders, ordnance factories, energy batteries, metal storage, water storage, thermal rads, thermal dumpers, Gatling gun. And there's just nothing we can actually attach out of those yet. Small array node. Oh, so we can attach 2 tier 1 structures out there. Tier 2 metal storage, tier 2 cargo bay. Well, obviously, currently this is just a big rig, so I'm going to set that up to be like, this is what he wants to become.
Cheers to 1 years.
Over time. VG! Thank you so much. Cheers to 1 years. Cheers to beers. My heat is going nuts on this ship? Yeah. Heat. Load versus cooling capacity. Heat dissipated continuously by passive radiators. Second is excess heat stored in dump banks, which vents in rapid bursts. When heat production exceeds passive capacity plus dump buffers, modules overheat and shut down until they cool. So, I'm guessing, like, that's probably where I want to build a radiator, probably. Again, queue up all the stuff we could build on this ship. This guy's working away, grabbing all his looty and booties. Iron, silicates, cobalt, trade. refinery station. Can we rename these things as well? I feel like the answer to that has to be an obvious yes, but... So, that's enough silicate to get the Pannonia online. Boy, you don't spin easy, do you?
Anon high Anondans.
What a mess this ship is. I parked this this solar panel in just like the worst possible way. Just completely blocked my views. Round on with the 8 months. Thank you, dude. Come on in. Thermal dumpers are for spikes. Only dump when heat is full.
Scanners offline. Scanners offline.
Sorry, I'm doing that thing again. Yeah, I guess that's it, right? I have no passive I have no passive dump on that ship. I think because this ship is so oblong, it doesn't turn without spinning in a weird way. Oh. Oh. You can change. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so you can spin the nav overlay to decide what's up and what's down. So if you decide your ship would rather be the other way around. So now I can actually fly based on this solar panel. Cool. So, I mean, this guy is just like ripping this station apart. This homie has... Well, I guess he's still picking up all the junk here. He's just really slow. Because he's only got the one hangar bay. But I'll let him keep doing his thing. If this is the case, I think I'm going to fly the refinery all the way down here. I might as well set it to just like dump the rest of this first. But it should be able to get the Pannonia 2 online. It's very interesting that it has this like 1, 2, 3 here. That's a tier 2 thermal module. Oh, so that's like the... where it's getting its load from. Break. Wow, okay, so when this thing moves, it moves. It picks up a high top speed, but really low acceleration. Which makes sense. It's a space station. You know, I'll allow it. I guess it doesn't have a hangar. I mean, it has a cargo bay, but it doesn't have a hangar bay, which I'm just now realizing. So I don't actually know if it can deposit into this thing. Great question. Looks like it. It needs 306 silica. Yeah, okay, it's allowed. It still comes out of that little cargo bay. So we'll let that keep doing its thing. We'll gut the rest of this station. Heck yeah, dudes. Rick Bart, how are you doing? You're almost done picking up everything out here. Rename, you have to click the hidden button on the overview tab. It's right next to the 3 blah blah blahs and shows up when you put your mouse there. Oh, that's player data. Oh, did we level up? Oh, we totally did. Tier 2 commander, Tier 2 energy battery, Tier 2 medium hangar, Tier 2 nuclear reactor, Tier 2 solar panel, Tier 2 medium thruster. Available perks. Turret aiming speed by 30%, maximum HP or overall weapon damage. Let's go aiming speed. Right click the hidden button. Hit the 3 stripes in the overview to expand the window. You unlock the ability to research that. How's the shipbuilding? Pretty good, pretty good. On the other side. Oh, in the overview. Expand. Aha! Refino Turg. The USS Refino Turg. The UNN Refino Turg. Somebody did rename something earlier. We'll rename this to the Chiobot. The Chiobot. And then our main rig. The Turg. Tugtopus? Turktopus. After our Space Haven ship. So, there's the last of that silica going in. How many stars have I mined? No stars, but we have broken up a couple of ships and some asteroids. Repair protocol is underway, and we're repairing a hangar ship. I require large amounts of thorium-based fuels. I'm only tracing detect traces of thorium. The current rig is not designed for long-distance travel. I'm constructing a commander-class ship. Can transport other vessels to nearby points of interest. While not as powerful as a dedicated hangar ship, it's much cheaper to operate. Additional systems have been authorized for you to station. Radar module is now available. Radar arrays can detect incoming hostiles and nearby points of interest. Research labs are now available that generate research points and can be used to unlock new stations and technologies. I have undocked the commander ship. You may assume control. Commander ship. Possess. I'm detecting several ships on approach with active weapons. They are not responding to my hails. In a vacuum of space, heat signatures caused by construction are easily noticed. There are scavengers drawn to our heat signatures. They will dismantle us. Repair protocols have not completed. My fire control systems are heavily damaged and my engines are non-functional. I cannot provide direct aid. My databanks were never wiped and I have access to many techs. These weapons were once state-of-the-art. They will protect you. I'm uploading Hulk schematics to your database. You may now build Hulk nodes. Objective, construct a weapons platform. On this guy, probably? Hulk node. Research lab, radar arrays. Research labs. I mean, I would like some research labs, don't get me wrong. Though, not sure where I can actually fit one here. The ship is kind of a mess right now. What is all this parts? Should I add it to you? Hulk node, metal storage, cargo bay. Okay, I'm gonna add a Hulk node to the front of this. Because I feel like that would be useful. Give me a bit more room to actually build stuff. And maybe the weapon space just have to go in these little points. It does look like that's probably the case. Assault lasers. Effective against unarmored targets. I'm gonna build up 2 assault lasers on the front of my ship. So the commander is got some sort of nuclear core issues. Tier 1 radiator on bust. Utility arms and a tier 2 commander.
Construction completed.
It can add little nodes all over it. Can add a refinery.
Completed.
Okay, but like nothing too crazy. Bring a tier 1 assault laser to location. That location, okay. Tells you what, I'm just gonna move you over here where it's a little bit safer.
Warning, hull breach detected.
Gosh, dang it. That guy's gonna do some fix-ups. The Turktopus is almost done looting everything. And the Chiobot is totally full right now. So I think I'm gonna send him back home. Attempt to send him back home. Sometimes a bit smoother than not. Objective complete. Dismantle the derelict station. So yeah, I guess if I set a nav point here, this is something I can do. If I can remember how. Navigation point. So my question is, if I took the Chiobot and I said autopilot to that nav point, could you do that? Boy, that's the question, isn't it? Doesn't actually like show up. From any station to... It doesn't show up here either. That's just trade automation, right? So... That's the whole fleet. I assume it's like I need an officer in order to automate something. Giant ship you unlocked is hangars and you have to load other ships up into it and send them to new planets, so design accordingly.
Scanners online.
That tracks.
Scanners offline.
You don't have scanners. Stop pretending like you do. Should the weapons go on the command ship? I don't think so. But that's mostly because I don't entirely know what the command ship does yet. Or like how it really operates. Ooh, okay. Y'all gonna come down here too? Trying to move these both at the same time while keeping inertia dampeners on so I don't just like crash into everything. Played a little bit safe. Scanners online. I'm gonna go where it's safe. Immediate hull breach. Computer has a very all systems nominal vibe. Yeah. Oh, look, he's building me. Drive-by building. So I gotta get all my ships into these hangars?
Construction completed.
That's gonna be a challenge.
Completed.
All right, let's fix everything here. So I've got lasers on this ship. You guys are all built up. I guess this nav point is useless to me now. So let's just deposit. No, I guess I don't need to deposit. From the Chio bot, maybe? Deposit all of that. Good grief. Okay. Now.
Constructors, haulers, construction offline, mining offline.
Let's turn all that stuff off.
Mining online.
I got to bring a guy with lasers here. Onboard targeting systems will track and fire upon enemies automatically. Your weapons have limited firing arcs. Maneuver with care. Here they come. Defeat the scavenger drones. All of these homies? That's what you're telling me? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Because also there's stuff over here for the old Chio bot to be mining. Fly to?
Autopilot online.
Oh, now it's letting me do that. Okay. So I gotta hunt all these scavenger drones. This seems dangerous. Can you mine this? And you have mining lasers. Surely you can just like figure out what it's made out of. No crash, no crash. There you go, buddy. We might as well, like, you know, while we're dealing with this. Did we build the weapon platform? Yeah, we have 2 assault lasers in the front here. I have no idea what their maximum range is like. Oh, there we go.
Scanners on. Scanners offline.
Okay. That says you're all in range. there we go. I don't know why we're only shooting some and not others. We have 3 turrets, so... Destroy 10 enemies. Give him the old broadside here. Thankfully, they don't really attack, so we're at least in a little bit of luck with that. The game was like, oh, we don't want to be too cruel to you right away. Okay. You're now the registered captain of the Perrin-class hangar ship Pannonia 2. Primary repairs are now complete. I am capable of interplanetary travel. Would you like to communicate with your former supervisor? Oh my god. You damn Svindik! I want that ship scrapped and in my lot now. Do you hear me, you ungrateful lot? If it's not... Statement. You may dock and begin your new life at your leisure, Captain. Press the dock button on the panel on the left side of your GUI. Dock with the Pannonia. Can't dock to hangar ship with unparked crafts. Your heavy logistic enterprise vessels or hangar ship shortly. This is an essential ship of your fleet fueled by plasma cells. It can jump to any location in the system provided it has enough fuel to burn. It can also store up to 3 small-sized ships or stations. Interesting. Dock station. Aha. You feel like you should...
Hull breach detected.
Oh, dang it.
Constructors on construction online.
How did I break? Broke that solar sail again, didn't I? Sure did. Love breaking those solar panels, dude. Oh, so it can only dock 3 ships, though. So... I'm going to have to add the Chio bot onto somebody then.
Mining offline.
Okay, I need to deposit all these chunks of silicate. Could I add you onto the front of this ship? That is a tier 2 medium thruster, so probably not. Honestly, I'm not certain this station is going to be able to fit. I'm a little bit concerned about that at the moment. By 3, you mean infinite? My hauler? Oh, did I... leave a little hauler way in space? It's coming. I haven't perked yet. It'll get there. Oh, we leveled up again. Mining range by 30%. Maximum HP. Material purchase cost. Let's grab mining stuff. Medium array nodes. Construction towers. Tier 4 solar panels. Tier 4 solar array frame. Tier 2 mining laser. Officers' quarters. Refinery. Cleft node. Water storage. I guess, like, I'm still not really generating research yet, but...
Scanners
Whoops,
offline.
whoops. I guess we'll get to that. How do you keep managing to get more silica chunks? Please get rid of them all. There's my little hauler. Cannot talk to hangar ship station, not in docking area. Okay, so if I go to the Turktopus dock station. Turktopus. Okay. Exit? You take your role well. It's apparent you're unfamiliar with the advanced aspects of hangar ship captaincy. Hangar ships are mobile support ships meant to transport smaller crafts through the gates. We were originally created to support colonization attempts in Lalande. Constructing specialized ships and structures will be vital to your long-term success. In addition, your primary ship is ill-suited for survival in deep space. My memory banks offer solutions. Use a human expression. We may destroy 2 avians with 1 concretion. I'm listening. Cadmium Blue controlled a hidden research facility near Europa. Many of my components were designed and constructed there. I am a Piran-class hangar ship. I do not have a home. With Cadmium Blue's global collapse, Lokoi Station is likely abandoned, but intact, might have valuable tech and resources. Let's travel to Europa. So, Chiobot, you are not in docking area, but you will be in a second. Can I unmerge sections of the station? I think so. But we'll find out. You definitely can. And finally, the Refino Turg. Oh, no, wait. We also need to park the commander. Which did say the commander was what, like, does mini jumps for us. So I don't know if I can actually move this whole ship right now, but I'm just kind of curious to see how this all works. This is going to be the hard one. Because this ship doesn't love moving. Okay. God, it's such a chunk. He's a very chunky boy. Can I park on the one that, like, doesn't have an asteroid blocking half of it? That's the real question. Because that feels like it would be a lot easier to do. I think I'm going to have to move that solar sail. Yeah, you certainly feel too big right now. Certainly seem too big right now. So that's the maximum size.
Grid offline. Grid online.
Dude, how the hell am I gonna fit this thing on? There's no way. think if I flip it, park that right next to the selling station and just left it. Oh, but it's so valuable though.
Warning, hull breach detected.
Yeah, my radiators. Wait, what way is up? I feel like with the thermal modules, I literally cannot get this in here. How is flying in this? Press button to move or press button to accelerate? And how Newtonian is it? So it's like you have like shift. You have WASD plus Q and E to rotate. And then you have shift to kind of give you the other axis. It takes a minute to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. How do I undock you? Can't detach from this node.
Warning, hull breach detected.
There should be no hull breach there. But okay. I don't know like what the root node is right now. I'm probably... You're going to be the root module. Why can't I detach that module? That's the real question. If I make you the root module, can I then detach that? If I make you the root module, can I detach from this? There are tier 2 modules attached. Can't detach from this node. Okay, I might just leave this here then. Because this definitely seems like a lot of jerking around to get this thing up and running and moving. And not necessarily worth it. If you stop holding W, do you keep moving or stop moving? It depends on whether or not I have the dampeners on. Like if you turn the dampeners off, you'll just keep going. If you don't have dampeners on, different story. So, I guess exit and go to the star map? It's a toggle, yeah. Fleet, Pannonia. Solar Factory, Earth, Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter Gate. Helios Basins, Antares Proxima, Frontier Zone Gamma, the Moon, Dead Rock Outpost. The Moon, Bermuda Cluster. How do I go further out here? Oh, System, Sol, Galaxy, Milky Way. No way. Cool. Holy smokes. So, Europa, we're saying? Lokoi Station can only jump between local sites. Okay, so this is where I have to use the commander, I guess. Sol, Jupiter, Europa, Lokoi Station can only jump between local sites. Oh, I see. I had the wrong ship selected. All these worlds are yours except Europa. Attempt no landing there. Use them together. Use them in peace. You gotta leave the aliens alone, right? Listen, we're just going to a station outside of Europa. So, if I have the Pannonia selected and I go to the star map and then I go to the system and I go to Jupiter and I go to Europa and I go to Lokoi Station, I can travel for 20 space bucks. We have arrived at Europa. Europa was chosen for its proximity to the Jupiter Gate, relative isolation, an ideal location for a hidden research facility. I have determined the facility's general location, accounting for 20 years of drift. Pannonia has informed you of an abandoned research facility, the Lokoi Station. Does this thing have thrusters? Tier 1 thrusters, product storage. Oh my god, it does. But can it move? No. Yes. Oh, it's so chunky though. Okay, that's the station. I don't necessarily think I need to use the whole ship here. I think let's just take the Turktopus. You know, we're good at flying him. He's got all the things we kind of want on a ship. For some reason, I can't zoom in any closer. Why is that? Tactical mode? Pilot mode? Autopilot mode? No idea. Why won't you let me zoom in anymore? What happened? What did I do? What did I do to deserve this? Now you'll let me. Okay. God, you are picky sometimes, eh? This solar panel is broken, and I don't have any stuff for it, but that's okay. We'll figure that out. Doc, hello. Now you want to rewatch 2010, the whole scene when they're after burning away from Jupiter? I don't know that I've ever seen that one. Obviously, my like sci-fi go-to has been The Expanse this year, which I have not shut up about. I detect no heat signatures, Captain. The station is abandoned. The reactor will require hydrogen to activate. A nearby ice asteroid contains a significant amount. Dedicated mining drills can extract resources faster than mining lasers. Construct one now. Sorry, what do we have? Mining lasers. We don't know how to make tier 2 mount and drill node. Yeah, we don't know how to make that, dudes. Let's claim this station, though. I guess. Owner, hangar ship Pannonia 2. The station is not controllable. Okay. Well, objects ready. Mountain drill node, yeah. So overlays, no. Help, Nav point, auto, window, operations interface, research, mining. Oh yeah, mountain drill node. Allows your station to deploy a surface asteroid. Can be redeployed at an asteroid at another time. So we have the drill. The question I'm going to have here is, does it need to be like... Ah, whoa. That is mega extra. So we're going to have to add a Hulk node and then a drill on top of that. Having a second ship to provide opportunities in the future, the additional management can also be a strain. Controlling a fleet of specialized craft or a single multi-purpose ship can both have advantages. You will learn which style suits you best. Transfer the water to the local station. Onboard systems will extract the hydrogen and jumpstart the reactor. 200 tons. I actually just happen to have that, so... This says sell. Shouldn't it be deposit? I guess what's the difference? Already en route for a penis-shaped ship? Always. It's the only way to go. It's the only way to live your truth, really. Yeah, there's no debris in this system at all. So without that refinery, I actually can't build anything here. But I'm hoping once we have this station, it just allows us to, like, at least get research. Not once have I skipped the Expanse intros. I love how it changes to the events in the story. Dude, I'm the exact same way. I used to watch it every single time and be like, oh, that part's different. That part's different. It's one of the few shows that have an intro like that. So satisfying. All right, let's not get too close here, but speed this up a little bit. So this is kind of like our utility core, our weapons core, and then I guess that's going to be like our mining core eventually. Loco Station is now online. I have full access to its systems. The research team initiated a memory wipe, but not all of its files were destroyed. Some research logs are partly intact. Morale is high. Funding is immense. Revolutionizer, blah, blah, blah. An entire planet destroyed. Order to evacuate the station and destroy all, blah, blah, blah. They worked for over a decade in secrecy, believing that their contributors would help mankind, but their benefactors had other plans. When Cadmium Blue Global collapsed, they ensured no one else would use their work. These few module schematics are all that remains. There's no information of value left. The station is long forgotten now. You may dismantle it without repercussion. Similarly, you can dismantle the mining drill to recover some of its materials. Oh, well, all right. Well, if that's the case, like, could we? Because that would slap. How do I dismantle this? Dismantling this module will convert it to reusable building parts. Are you sure you want to receive? I mean, if I don't need to make it the giant penis ship. Like, I could just possess this station is the thing. What do you have? Array nodes, you have a research lab, thermal dumper. This seems valuable to me. Metal storage. Right? Like cargo bays. Thermal dumper, part storage, water storage, water storage, water storage, water storage. All of this is really valuable. A slant node. This guy is producing me research now. Jump to Manigate, Ganymede, Jupiter Gate. What I would like to do is move stuff around here. I don't know if that's something you're allowed to do, though. Energy battery. Like, metal storage for sure is really useful. You have 2 large cargo bays, which I don't feel like you need. So if I could get rid of that cargo bay and turn you into a penis, then, like, this would make more sense to me. Large cargo bay. Disassemble into part storage, which it has. Scaffold. If I make like that the root module, can I disattach this? Disassemble. Can I deattach this? Why not? Can't detach from this node. I feel like you can't ever detach from any of the nodes, which is the problem. Set up miners, design things while they mine, because mining takes forever. Yeah. Medium array node. I guess the thing is like, I was going to say this thing doesn't have thrusters, but I guess any Hulk nodes have thrusters. Oh, but you can't, if something has a tier 2, you can't break it off. So ironically enough, these cargo bays on both sides are kind of screwing me. But now I should be able to take this Hulk node and detach it, but I can't. What if I disassemble a scaffold, right? Yeah. Well, that works. Can I make you a scaffold? We don't know how to make scaffolds, do we? General, T2 slant node, array node, T2 scaffold. Oh, are they scaffolds? Tier 2? Yes. Oh, okay. That's part of the reason then. So, this guy. This guy has no energy.
Grid offline. Grid online.
Well, that can't be true because you have solar panels. You have no heat dampeners, though. Oh, no, there you go. So what if I just move you to the side? You won't move. What if I move you, though? Yeah, you can move. So let's do this. I'm just going to spin you this way. Spin you this way. Can't move that part, but I can move this part, right? And then I can clip you on the front. Merge. Sick. All right, I like that. Now I can actually just put a cargo bay here. Now I'm a little confused because we have scaffold build parts and cargo bay build parts. So will this just build? Construct a port to enable jettisoning resources. Interesting. So despite having that part, it won't automatically be allowed to build for me. Assemble this energy using build part. Yes, it will. I just have to select it correctly. We're learning.
Construction completed.
Can I unbuild you? Tier 2 large cargo bay. There we go. Sorry, scrap. Sick. Oh, that's great. Okay. Energy battery.
Construction completed.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. I guess I would like... I mean, the thing is, right, is you can just, like, disassemble anything as long as you have parts. You can reassemble it however you want. So, like, I could just say... If that's the energy battery, will I actually have the energy to be able to do this? I think I would. Dismantle that. And then I can say... Tier 2 energy battery. Well, now that's interesting. Requires 7 build parts per module. I guess because I don't know how to build that battery, they won't let me rebuild that battery. So, unfortunately, I kind of screwed that up, but... we're just gonna stick this on the front. This is very comical to me. Yes. Merge. I mean, that's a ton of solar panels on the front of this thing. I could put that on the back of a ship very easily. And it would feel like some proper jet engine action. I guess I'm wondering, we have the back of our ship open. Should we just slap that on there? I think this will make our ship too big, but I kind of got to give it a shot now. Out of stubborn curiosity, right? I don't know if my solar panels are just all going to crack into each other.
Warning, hull breach detected.
Oh. Come on. I'll go up a little bit. And back. Ow. Maybe I should dismantle these solar panels. What is happening? That was weird. Oh, they were trying to dismantle them. Oh, this is a damn it. I actually can't fit that back there. I'm an idiot. Furthermore, I just broke those solar panels and can't get them back. Which means I am running on a very limited battery now. So now I absolutely have to do this. Tier 2 research lab, T2 slant node. You are water storage on a medium array node. Here's the thing. I don't think I know how to make that slant node. So if I take that off, tier 2 slant node, 1500. Oh, it's just costs money?
Upgrade complete.
All right, well, we'll do that. Oh, we can also get the scaffold for just flat money. Gates. Hangar ships, tier 4 weapons. Oh, wow. Okay. Tier 1 officer quarters. Tier 2 solar panels. These only cost 5,000. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, there's lots of stuff here. Increase mining range. Increase mining speed. Parts storage. Well, that's what I was missing to have not lost those things. So I'm going to grab that just in case. And the research lab we do know how to make, right? Sorry. What are you under? Research lab. Tier 2 research lab. Okay, so we're just going to do a little flippy flip is what we're going to do. I'm going to disassemble you. I'm going to disassemble you. For right now, I'm going to put that research lab just right there. Then I'm going to give this guy a whole flip. Keep going. And
construction completed.
Stop. Turktopus. Yeah. Now look at us. We got a research lab. We got a ton of extra metal storage. We've got an insane amount of solar panels on this ship. We got a bunch of mining lasers. We also have like scaffold parts, energy batteries, slant nodes. So we have some cool variants we can make. Okay, so our next thing is to jump to Ganymede Jupiter Gate. I obviously have to go check out what this is first, though. En route repair. What are you repairing, homie? Just gotta fix up those solar panels real quick, I guess. These are insane thermal radiators. Like, I don't even think I can put things on these small arrays because of it. Oh, I could put, like, habitats. Well, that's good to know. I might build some more of those thermal radiators if that's the case. Earligan, you just fell into Gothic? Nice, dude. This is so nifty. Yeah, I'm really, as we, like, steadily start unlocking, like, more parts and stuff, I'm really curious about it all. What do you have left to repair? Didn't we just finish repairs, homies? Okay, you're on the ship. No, you're not. En route to hangar. We're gonna be able to make like a lot on this guy too. So we have part storage down here and a thermal dumper. Thermal dumpers. Multiple thermal dumpers. My hangars are down there. Okay. I like that clearly you can play as like a gunboat, or if you wanted to, you could absolutely be like a carrier and just have a bunch of little fighters. I'm very curious what the actual combat is like against more space piracy. Let's try to not donk into any of these asteroids if we can avoid it.
Construction offline. Mining offline.
Oh, it's debris. Well, turn on my dampeners, like 5,000 out. Dude, I hope this is debris worth getting and not just a big waste of our time. I feel like it's the only thing in this sector, so it has to be worth getting.
Scanners online.
An old pirate storage depot, but the storage unit isn't here. We might decode the storage arms transponder signal if it's not too far away. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. High G maneuver. Too high G. Oh. Oh my god, man. I guess this is the big downside of, like, I don't know. There must be like thrusters we can get to help with our maneuverability. Because right now all the thrusters are just what's on the core Hulk modules, which aren't really like engines so much as they are just like maneuvering. A bit confused about the smoke coming off the drone, not very spicy. I think it's like exhaust. That's the vibe I get, at least.
Scanners online.
Still pressing that C button to go down, dude. Keep turning around, building up speed, and be a Beyblade? I guess in theory, yes. I really like the scanning systems and stuff too in this. Pirate treasure quest unlocked. Well,
Scanners offline. Haulers online. Construction online. Mining online.
bit harder to get on this guy with my mining ship, but can we like focus on the debris maybe instead of that asteroid? Here we go. Why isn't you shooting? We're gonna want all of it. Just start gobbling it up, dudes. Yeah, like gobble the whole ship. In the meantime, we'll take the big dog. And we'll start trying to move to that. It's interesting, that small ship that I had like, you know, fly to asteroid. Oh, left click does it. If I get that debris.
Autopilot online.
Yes. Okay, that's way better. That makes a ton of difference.
Autopilot offline.
Why? Repair requirements. I know you're having some sort of reactor emergency here, but I don't see why this autopilot can't work. Oh yeah, once this thing gets going. C-type asteroid. Ooh, I bet that's got something good on it. Gaming with Friends Day. Chew, take it easy, dude. Center about a bright. You weigh 2,832 pounds. Wow. $8,800 tons for this guy. I mean, he seems to work pretty well. We have like a gajillion storage. That's close enough. Oh, our metal storage went up from like 500 to 3,200 with these new things here. So I guess this is also a situation where like the Chio bot, I could now also pop out. And I could bring this forward to help with the mining operation. And in fact, I could probably like add more mining lasers on this thing if I wanted this one to be more like a dedicated mining ring.
Mining online.
There you go, buddy.
Construction completed.
Yeah.
Construction completed.
Right? And then I could say like node with mining lasers and more mining lasers. And you now have 2 small hangars. Put a hauler in both of them. This guy could probably be another thermal rad back here. That works for me. I could even maybe put the mountain drill node on this guy.
Construction
He
completed.
costs a lot though. But I think that could be good.
Construction completed.
Build 1 mining laser. Rookie miner. It's very funny that before we built this array node, we built the mining lasers. I don't know what will go here on the back. On this other little bit. If anything. Oh, it's a metal storage. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I mean, we could build this up as well. Like if I wanted to put like slant nodes, and then we could just do metal storage, metal storage. Give it extra room. Or like put them on the side and just have them stick out. It would start looking a lot more like the station we built, but a much more compact version. So I think reactor problems would be a critical thing to be done. Yeah. This is just to add a fuel reactor. You there are using only 1 mining laser. Here we go. Yeah, with the 2 of these guys, man, they can strip a station pretty quick now. Plus, they're helping out their homies. Building all the different parts. So all we're missing here is a couple hundred iron, which I'm pretty sure I could just request from you. Well, I would have thought that, but I guess I used all that iron somewhere along the road. Well, see, Lovey. Was not ensuring a reactor was in stable configuration ever lead to anything bad? I don't know what you're talking about. So, question, which is like, where is the pirate treasure here? Pirate treasure. Found the transponder signal. All that's left to do is turn it on and claim our prize. Oh. Right next to us. Okay.
Autopilot online.
Can we?
Autopilot online. Autopilot online.
That work? Oh my god. I hope so. Do you think my ships are all going to crash into each other now, though? Isn't that always the real question? Okay, so the Chiobot can actually autopilot.
Autopilot offline.
The Turktopus.
Autopilot online. Autopilot offline.
You can't autopilot for some reason. Nor can the Pannonia. Oh, I mean, the Geobot is like right here. So here's a question. If I leave your autopilot on, are you going to crash directly into this asteroid? No, you'll stop.
Autopilot offline.
Well, the more you know, dudes.
Scanners online.
So this guy does actually have a scanner. Shockingly. Oh, he's become a big chunky boy now, too. If only I had some sort of refinery station I could park at this giant asteroid full of goods. This is it? This is my treasure? Just more stuff to mine?
Scanners offline.
Seems like kind of a raw deal. All right, well, we can line up on it with everything. Tell me this isn't dizzying. Not a game for the weak of motion. Space, right? Okay, the Turktopus is almost here. I was actually smart here. I left off its linear dampeners. And it feels like it managed to give it just enough for what it needed. Now, I should turn those back on a lot earlier. Slow. The Patonia, I just have like slow cruising up here. Which I think is the right course of action.
Scanners online. Scanners offline.
4,000. Yeah, you got it. You're taking your time. It's just like slowly looming in the distance. Turn on its dampeners again. Well, you don't have a grid. Interesting. I don't really want to hit these minings. This raw ore doesn't really interest me so much as the actual mineable resources here. Here we go. It's cool, man. Setting up like a couple of ships in a big mining operation. If you could actually trade over just like 10 iron, we could finish that giant drill. Which might be good for us. There's something very peaceful about the operation here, you know? And I'm very curious to see how big your ships can get. I mean, I guess you're always kind of limited by whatever this big guy is going to let you do, but it also feels like you can add on to this guy with more radiators and hangars and bridges and everything else, so... Obviously, there's some parts to that.
Construction completed.
I tell you what, you're going to deposit more of that iron. Because there's more stuff for us to keep building here. Big guy just carries your build, the factory ships, and a billion resources. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a big part of it. It's just like making sure you dump everything off when you get in there. I'm realizing, like, this ship only has 2 colonists on it. Free occupied max. So it feels like it probably should have... I feel like both of my ships need to have significantly more colonists on them.
Low energy.
Low energy, ooh. Alright, well, that's solvable. Potentially, if my camera will let me. So there's our tier 2 solar panels. Which...
Upgrade complete.
I now know how to make. So... I should be able to add in more of them.
Construction completed.
And now this place is gutted. And... So how does this guy work? The mount drill node.
Scanners online.
So it's a bit of a question.
Scanners online.
Can I use like 2 of these guys right now to quick rip a rock? Mostly out of stubborn curiosity.
Construction completed. Scanners offline.
We've never had a chance to fire this big guy yet, so... Drill! Whoa. Cool. So, like, the mining lasers will still also work at this. Let's go a little bit away from this guy, so we don't break all of our solar panels. But so it just eats away at the rock like a giant rock-eating missile. While the solar panels nom 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 onto it as well. And I mean, I can't tell. I think it is just directly eating and putting into storage. Yeah. It just grabs one full silicate ore every single time. So honestly, like if I put refineries on this ship, it could do some nutso stuff. The unfortunate thing is I don't think I know how to make refineries, so we'd have to bring all this stuff back. I mean, there's also just like a ton of it floating around, so yeah, the mining lasers as well are also just helping like rip the rock apart. Drill is more efficient because no humans needed. Lasers are faster but need a human for each hauler. Oh, okay. So this is just like if you want to just like park here for a long time. Gobble up goop. Which I don't really, because I don't know what I need all these resources for. So I'm just going to bring the big ship over. We could load everything up. And then get on our merry little way, I think. I like, at first I was like, oh, dealing with all these ships is going to be really complicated. But now as I've gotten into it a little bit, I'm like, okay. I like that there's the options for like having your giant mothership, having your factory ships. You know, ideally this would have been the spot where I just like barfed out my refiner. Like I could have first came to this galaxy, barfed out the refiner and that mining ship, just let them park, take care of stuff while the Thrictopus went around and did its thing.
Mining
okay.
Offline.
I'm gonna turn off those miners.
Mining offline.
I'll let that guy go because he is just directly depositing. Which is super, super handy. And then this is just going to be like, put a bunch of these on there, put a bunch of those on there, put all of those on there, all of those on there. You have 500 silicates. Let's put like 450 on. Oh no, sorry, I read that backwards. Put all the cobalt, the thorium, the eonite, and the eonite fuel cells can be deposited. There we go. So our haulers will grab the last of those chunks while the big guy just like eats away slowly at the asteroid. Familiar with Factorio? There's a mid-game project that needs 700 iron, cobalt, silicon, times 5 times 4. Oh my god. While I've never played Factorio, I've played a bunch of Factorio likes, Satisfactory, Odd Sparks. And I mean, I see like the automation systems in this game. So clearly it gets pretty crazy complicated. Just this stream of resource drones. So we've eaten like half this asteroid. It's cool. This just keeps moving in over and over again. Right? It doesn't seem like there's ever any shortage of needing this stuff, so I figured, why not? I do wonder whether or not, like, if you just board your ship, can you just dump the cargo immediately once you're on there? Which is what I'm going to try out with all these last little bits and pieces, but... Alright, I do think that,
Mining online.
No, not mining online.
Mining offline.
I'm going to turn you around so we can get to the underbelly of this ship. Because the hangars are on the other side, I guess. Dude, it is a handful making sense of this space orientation. Look at all those rocks. Rocks on rocks on rocks. All right, this is like the last guy going here, so I tell you what. He can catch up to me. Gonna take me a hot second to remember how to park anyway, so. Yeah, he'll find his way. Wait, where are the hangars? Is it just that they're underneath? Oh. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I misunderstood how this works. Okay, this is my ship.
Scanners offline.
That instinctive reflex.
Warning, hull breach detected.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, my dampeners aren't online. Well, that would explain something. Are you going to be too big now? You might be. You might be just big enough. This feels very foolish. Come on, let me in.
Warning, hull breach detected.
Okay. Well, if I take off this scaffolding piece, I guess. I should just be able to merge.
Mining offline. Haulers construction offline.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 nodes is basically how long a ship you're allowed to be. You're in there.
Hull breach detected.
What do you mean? You're totally in here. There you go. See, now you're not even in here, but you're letting me in. Nonsense. The object up top right to build tier 4 solar panels. You need a bunch of money first for researching. Yeah. Nuclear fuel cells and ordnance. Okay. Yeah, it said like the solar dominance. You need to like build those in every single place. Okay, so you can disengage. Detach? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Well, we have like a serious mining ship now, which is great. Gonna fly in here in the most absurd way possible. Make a lot of sense if I just would straighten myself out, probably. Make my life a lot easier. Come on, you big-nosed bugger. Oopsie daisy. Like a glove. No space mining lasers? Oh, we have space mining lasers. We have a big drill, and then this thing is also covered in lasers, so there's no shortage of it. Okay. My God. So, whoops. Now they're like travel to the Jupiter gate. The Red Eye Gate, I'm assuming. And this allows you to go to whole other systems. Oh, sorry. Jump to the Ganymede Jupiter gate. My bad. Ganymede Jupiter gate. Just waste a little fuel on us. I assume Commander Heifetz of the Jupiter Gate, you are here for passage to Lalande. Am I guess? Of course you are. You're perhaps too young to remember, but humanity was very different before this gate. We had just begun our exploration of the stars, taken those first few steps, and every day a new station was built, a new challenge to overcome. But the Jupiter Gate, at times it was a marvelous demonstration of cooperation and gave a budding UEA the credibility it needed. But in hindsight, it was only a mistake, strange as it is to say it. That's ridiculous. A blind answer, Captain. You must observe more closely the world around you. It's too easy, this gate. It's a shortcut. It opened Lalande to us before we were ready. Just as we were understanding the balance of our solar system, another one was open to us. We weren't ready. The Corpo War, as many call it, was unavoidable the moment the gate was created. Like a bushfire sweeping through and consuming itself, leaving only devastation in its wake. I personally witnessed the consequences. 10 years later, the Corpos regained their strength. Sphinux that they are, they would control the land and all systems beyond, but the game has changed to Shadow War now, fought through proxies and deniable assets. There are rumors of, well, never you mind. Lalande is dangerous, Captain, and you would be a powerful asset in this new conflict. I cannot allow you to access the gate. Rumors of aliens? But I need to go through. Don't presume to make demands. You are a hangar ship captain. You're important, though you might not realize it. In deep space, far from civilization, a hangar ship is a supply chain unto itself, invaluable. But over the years of simmering conflict, many hangar ships have been lost. Few have been replaced thanks to one sabotage or another. So I like this, that we just like found a super, super rare ship. Even the Authority dares not field but few ships it controls, such as their value. I don't know how you found your ship. It doesn't matter. Every faction will seek to control you. Barring that, deny you to their enemies. I cannot allow you to pass yet. Your actions have created ripples through the galaxy. My superiors want you commissioned as an auxiliary officer to carry out their agendas. They won't be pleased with me, but I can hold out long enough. If you want access to Lalande and the riches and dangers it holds, you have to prove yourself. On the edge of our solar system is the Kiro Research Facility, a safe haven for scientists, independently funded and far removed from politics, but very, very isolated. They missed their security check-in 2 days ago, and I can't divert patrols that far out. Only a catastrophic systems failure would disrupt their communication, or they're being jammed. Prove to me your skill, and it will grant you access to Lalande. Whoa. What is that? What is that? What are you? That I can build on you. Cool. Either this is like saying you're meant to have a space station here, or this is like some sort of alien shenanigans. I don't know what that is. That looks like alien shenanigans to me. Uh-oh. I broke it. Well, I was thinking, probably, this is a great place to leave our first look at Starminer. Getting access to the Lalande Gate, having our stuff up and running, having ourselves a little factory boat, a little mining boat, and a little combat boat / research outpost. This is really cool. I'm very curious about this some more. It is out in, I believe, early access right now, so you can check it out yourself. There is a very active Discord community, and they have been growing and really, really listening to people, so you can check it out yourselves if you want right now on Steam. And if not, we'll see you back here next time. Until then, bye-bye.